My name is Dr. Nathaniel Bryant. I'm a project engineering manager here at the Metal Casting Center hosted on campus. I started here in 2013 as an undergraduate student, primarily doing entry-level work, things like sweeping the floor, keeping the foundry clean, cutting test castings, making molds, really getting involved with the metal casting process. It was my first job ever, so I didn't really know what I was doing at the time, but over the last 12 years or so, I've worked my way up, developed expertise in this field, and now I'm finding myself in the same position as my predecessors, trying to teach the students about this great industry and all the opportunities that are available. So my educational background is I started an undergraduate at Hawkeye Community College, doing some general education type stuff, transferred to UNI after getting involved with the metal casting program here, graduated with a degree in 2017, manufacturing engineering technology with an emphasis in metal casting. I went right into graduate school, same program here at UNI, graduated with a Master's of Science in 2019 in technology, and then I pursued a doctorate degree and just finished up this spring. So I now have a Doctor of Education in Curriculum and Instruction, and I use those two degrees, or those two types of degrees, in tandem to help with workforce development activities. So folks that are trying to learn about metal casting, I can pull some of the stuff I learned from education, but also from the technical standpoint, bridge those together and really develop nice curriculum that can help the industry learn about processes and materials and all that kind of stuff. So I have 5 students that directly report to me. I teach them about methods for characterizing materials, but also I try to teach them how to be professionals. So it's an all-encompassing experience working at the Metal Casting Center under me and the other staff here that I'm sure you've met on the other videos, to really give them an experience that's worthwhile and translatable into industry. So over the years, I've developed expertise in very specific technologies, advanced technologies, things like 3D sand printing or additive manufacturing, and how that can be applied to the metal casting process, which primarily relies on legacy means of producing parts. So I have renowned expertise in that, so people will call on me to consult on how they can more effectively leverage additive manufacturing or other advanced technologies such as the Internet of Things or robotics and automation to help them produce parts better. So I would say that my research work in that area and trying to push that technology out into the industry is the way I impact how metal castings are made. So one of the big projects that I'm proposing and starting to work on is developing a concise and quick manufacturing workflow to create high mix, low volume parts for defense casting applications. So the way it works right now, there's a pretty convoluted process to being able to produce castings for the Department of Defense, but the Department of Defense really needs agile solutions to be able to get these castings quickly. Well, the problem kind of comes out when you realize that a lot of the parts that these people need are not profitable for the foundries. So what we're trying to figure out is how we can leverage new technology to create these castings on demand and still allow it to be profitable for the commercial sector. So that's kind of the thing I've been working on right now is using the great technology that we have here, how can we answer those questions? So if you work in the metal casting industry, or if you're a student that's interested in learning more about the metal casting industry and the opportunities that are available, certainly reach out to the Metal Casting Center, any of the staff, including myself, and we'd be happy to give you a tour, show you around, show you new technology, show you where the United States is headed in manufacturing, and see if we can spur up some excitement about what can be done.